a place where I said that I want to die. I need to share that with my kids to tell them that when I will be about to leave this body, I want to be moved here and be under this waterfall and just leave the planet. This is my last day on Madeira, my month-long journey where I wanted to explore me being a volunteer on a beautiful eco farm village in the mountains of Madeira on the south side. Before I finish the journey, the sun comes out, of course. I just felt that I want to drop in one more time before I leave. First of all, I would really like this to be an inspiration for all of you who think that it is not possible to live like this, to be someone completely different for a month. I already have ideas about other things that I would like to do and explore, and being other kinds of person. But I really enjoy the volunteering part. It gives a lot of freedom to my brain when I'm doing only things that are told to me that I need to do, and then after that I'm free to explore the island. Things are definitely moving here differently. I was trying to figure out why the perception of time is so different here. I have a couple of theories and I would like to share with you. First of all, it is the fact that this island is completely free of most of the pollution. There are cars here, of course, but surrounded by the ocean, miles and miles away around, everyday cleansing happens. And the winds that come from the ocean are here every day, and they just swipe away whatever is needed. But also, since Madeira has so many microclimates, and also even being on one place, you can experience, I don't know, 10 minutes of shower rain, and then rainbow comes and crystal blue skies without winds, and then in the afternoon the clouds come, the wind comes, and it becomes a completely new climate again. So both moving within the island and experiencing different climates, but also staying on one spot and experiencing different weathers, brings this feeling of constant movement. That's one part of why I feel that this island feels so different. The second reason, I believe, is all these plants here that are growing, just gigantic. And they are so abundant, so beautiful, and they're growing so fast that nature itself, like the plant kingdom, brings this feeling of moving faster. But also within one day, in the morning I'm maybe building something or cleaning the gardens or cooking, and then in the afternoon I go hiking, and then in the evening I'm just chilling and watching the sunset. And this also gives this feeling of complete abundance of time. There's this feeling that time is limitless. So it gives also the feeling of spaciousness. Waters everywhere. Waterfalls, levadas, ocean also give a feeling of different experience of time, because it's a constant movement. Even the ocean that is still has huge waves that feel so different. And also, whenever I look at the ocean, and I'm looking at the ocean right now, I will show you later, I will flip the camera so that you can see, it is different every day and also changes within the day. Sometimes it's so clear, sometimes it's blurry, sometimes it's covered with clouds. Sometimes it's dark blue, sometimes it's more white. And also, as the time changes, the sun moves throughout the day, it offers a complete different palette of views. And being in nature also, gives this feeling that there is so much time, that there is no rush. Nature just anchors us and is rooting us in where we are. That it is also a feeling of less worry around time. These are some of my observations around time, and I do want to speak about how we can be so many different persons in 1 month. As I said, I was a builder. I was building a house the whole time, not every day. Then I was a gardener. There is so much work here. You can be a gardener every day, all the time. As I said, plants are here just so lush and so fast, and this land is huge, and it really, really asks for a lot of attention. I was a cleaner, I was a cook, a chef. I was also then just explorer. I have seen some of the most amazing places in the world, I think. And it's not just hiking itself, which is really special. And we had some hikes that were 4 or 5 hours long in the afternoons. We did have one hike where I barely survived. But it was also a great lesson for me when I realized that even if I feel that I'm tired from the day, from the working day, I would just think about the reward of the sunset and that comes after the hike, and I would just go. Yeah, after a month, it still feels that I've seen a lot, but still feel that I didn't see a lot. I was moving mostly in the south of the island, and I've seen the black sand beaches. Yesterday, we went to the waterfall on the beach that I think no one actually knows about. It is a secret place, so if you want to visit that one, send me a message and I will share with you. It looks like from the Avatar movie, the waterfall that has teeny tiny water drops that are falling down, and sometimes they are like a shower rain, and sometimes they just fall down so slowly that it doesn't even feel like a waterfall, and then at one moment it creates a rainbow. So, and it has huge black lava stones, rocks, and on some parts black sand. And this is the place that I went to twice because it was very important for me to see it again. And it is a place where I said that I want to die. So I need to share that with my kids to tell them that when I will be about to leave this body, I really want to be moved here and be under this waterfall and just leave the planet. I have also seen the sunsets from the highest parts of Madeira, highest mountains. I have also seen a few levadas. Levadas are the water channels that are basically connecting the whole island. They are everywhere, and this is how they were and still are bringing the water to the gardens, which is so special. I have also seen random sunsets, unexpected sunsets, where I was above the clouds, where I was literally running for the last 30 seconds of the sunset while the sun was going down, and I managed to see it. Yes, there is also a hike on the southwest part of Madeira where I was literally walking down the cliff, 500 meters height, and then walking along the beach that has rocks that are huge like this, and then walking up 500 meters. And I didn't think that I will manage because it was already late. We were short of time, and I was thinking how special it was, or it is, that the fact that those were banana plantages before, and people were walking that path every day to go for work. And I felt such a huge respect towards those people. Unfortunately, banana production is not so high anymore here on the island because there are countries who can offer banana prices much lower, with much lower price. So yeah, it's a pity to see all these banana plantages just abandoned. I realized also something very interesting, something very special for me, and that is that the fact, and that was the also the thought that was helping me to climb up that cliff, that I will be 53 years old, and I was as fast as friends who are 15 to 18 years younger than me. And it made me feel really grateful for my body, and how we have a good relationship, my body and me. And I believe that it is because of all these years that I have spent really taking care of what I eat and taking care of my thoughts, sitting in a meditation daily, really finding ways to relax my nervous system and to put stress levels on as low as possible, leaving the corporate world and all the mess, and basically divorcing and living my life feeling free and feeling grateful for every moment that I live. So, and also creating my own business that allows me to travel and to take breaks as this one. Although in the last month I have guided a group of women who were having a deep, super transformational journey with the womb. They were following my womb meditation, wisdom of the womb meditation, for 3 weeks. And the amount of insights that they had were huge. So I'm thinking that probably they also felt the energy of this place and they just could connect even deeper. And I still have a beautiful group of beautiful women in My Reborn program who are journeying for 6 months with me. So although I was a volunteer here, and with all these tasks that I was doing, I was still happy to be able to support beautiful women on their journeys, because it is my passion. It is something that I really am energized about, and I really enjoy creating spaces like that. So let me see what else wants to be shared about Madeira. Oh, people. So many layers, so many different aspects of people that I've shared time with here, and from all the different places in the world, different ages, different professions. And besides the nature, I always feel that when I'm meeting people, that brings abundance to my life, because I just love hearing other people's lifestyles, ways of seeing life, how we are inspiration to each other, how we are teaching each other not just beautiful and soft things and skills, but also we are learning through hard times and acknowledging that and respecting that. I have met people who are having their regular jobs, and it is really important for me to say that, because people think that this lifestyle is available to me only because I don't have a office job. But here are people who have office jobs and still managing to find time to come here, find ways to come here and live here, maybe for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but still they are willing to try to feel how it is to live differently in a different lifestyle. People from Australia, people from the UK, from Croatia, Italy, Germany, Slovakia, Czech Republic, people from Madeira, people from Sweden, people from so many places. And it's always so interesting to see what is like the thread that is similar to all of us. What is the thing that brought us exactly here, exactly now? And I can definitely confirm that it is just this huge inspiration by nature, from nature, or people who are inspired by nature and who just want to experience life in nature, far from cities, far from tasks, obligations, and feeling free. So, if you're wondering how to find ways, find courage to explore, to feel more freedom, to gift yourself to be someone else for a month, reach out. I have ideas and ways on how I did it and how to inspire others. For the beginning, also, you can sign up for my free series of bedtime stories that you will find in the description. Or if you want to explore my program Wholeness or womb meditation or something longer, let me know. I am here to support you, to guide you, to give you flavor of what is possible in this lifetime. And I was thinking the other day when a friend of mine suggested to me to do the process together of deep dive into the patterns for some topics of our lives, I realized that I just don't want to do that anymore. I just don't want to dig. It is nice to journal, it is nice to have insights, but also I feel that the life that we have, the time that we have, the minutes, hours, days, months, years that we have are so precious and are more precious than all the time that we will spend on digging. So places like this and experiences like this are something that can heal us without healing, without thinking. So let's enjoy this life and let's enjoy all the precious offers that this planet has for us. I'm also thinking about organizing gatherings more often for women to explore these moments and the time of slowing down and having a real life embodied experience of what it means to be connected with nature, connected with the body, and connected with each other, and just harvest the beauty of that simplicity that brings extraordinary experiences. Have a beautiful time and sending you much love from beautiful Madeira. Let me know if you want to know more about my experience here and about Madeira in general. Much love. This was my view when I was recording the video, and the ocean is this line that you see where the blue is ending and where the clouds begin. So beautiful.